Something they don't tell you when you start getting animals that live in aquariums is that you'll buy more. I started off with my hermit crabs. I bought 2 of them on Amazon before I realized that they were inhumanely treated. Now you can buy them from a captive breeder, which is much more humane and better for the Hermes. Anyways, I have 2 Hermes in here. And then along the way, we decided to get a frog. This is a poison dart frog, and we got him from Josh's Frogs, which I'll leave linked for you below. Those people at Josh's Frogs love their jobs and love animals, and they're so knowledgeable. This is the aquarium stand I had when I just had the Hermes, and that was fine. That was great. I didn't quite have enough room for supplies, because another thing you'll know when you buy these kinds of animals is that you start to buy a lot of things for them. But then once I got the frogs, not only did I not have room on that stand for the frogs, then I didn't have room for extra supplies and equipment. As you can see, I've already got a 3rd one ready to go. Well, it's not ready to go. It's purchased with ready to put stuff in it. So hermit crabs and frogs, but this thing is so massive that you can use it for decorations. I've currently got some Christmas things on it, but I've got all my supplies that I regularly use. You can put plants. We're going to put some plants on it. We were thinking how nice it would be to have some draping plants on that side, on both sides. These are each 10-gallon aquariums, so you can see how much would actually fit up here if you had a much larger aquarium. And the bottom part is equally as large. My 10-gallon aquarium still has plenty of room to go. Now, this part right here is super, super shallow. Nothing really is going to fit here except for supplies. I did try to fit the little turtle aquarium. It's not an aquarium, the whatever, the habitat. It didn't fit pretty much nothing. Even my little baskets wouldn't fit on this shelf. So currently what I have in here are my heating pads for the reptiles, and that works just fine for that. If you're thinking about buying an aquarium stand, that means you have some kind of animals. I'm interested to know what you have and what your collection started with. Another thing that I really like about this stand is that it has the lights. There is an app for this, so it can sync to music. This could be the showpiece of your living room instead of a TV. Really, this thing is so ginormous. It's all really good quality too. The one thing, this took us days to assemble. So be prepared when you buy this that it is going to take you a while to put it together. And it wasn't easy to do either. The instructions were a little bit hard. In fact, there was a part of it where my son decided he just wasn't going to assemble that part because it didn't work. My husband came along and finished it, and hopefully it all stands up. Hopefully nothing's gonna mess up, but between my husband and my son, they managed to figure it out. This would have taken me years to assemble because it just took them forever, and they're both really great at assembling things. It's very durable. It can hold all this and more. It doesn't shake or wobble, extremely sturdy. It does also come with wall anchors just to be on the safe side. You never want to be too cautious, especially when you're talking about, especially if you're dealing with children and living animals, you always want to take the utmost caution. There are plenty of plugins and USB, so all of your equipment can be plugged in. This is a really nice metal component, as are these. They're kind of a rough metal, and this is a really nice thick wood. This thing is extremely heavy, very heavy. You can definitely use yours to decorate it in a way nicer way, but I bought this for the utilitarian purposes, so decorating isn't a priority to me. But like I said, if you want this to be the centerpiece of your home, decorating it with a large, huge aquarium would be absolutely gorgeous, because these lights give off so much color that whatever you put in the bottom will be also glowing. I'm 5 feet tall, so you can see how much taller it is than me. It's very tall. This bottom one is about half of me, so I would say 2.5 feet tall for this, and it's wicked long. Altogether, I find it really beautiful. I find it to be a great aquarium that can store everything I need with room to expand. And I feel like that's super important for me personally. So if you're just starting, I advise you to just go ahead, buy the more expensive, buy the bigger stand. It's going to make your life so much easier because you're not going to stop with just one. Whatever it is, fish, frogs, hermits, whatever it is, one will never be enough. Also, hermits need to be in pairs, so keep them in pairs. I'll link this for you below. You can get all of this and more at Amazon. If you're an animal lover like I am, subscribe to my channel because I do love to talk about animal products.